Welcome back to News and Views right here on Salam Media. We'll be delving into, I think, an escalating international scrutiny on Myanmar's military regime in a bit, with the International Criminal Court announcing its intention to seek an arrest warrant for Junta leader Min Aung Hlaing, accused of orchestrating crimes against humanity, including the violent persecution of the Rohingya. Min Aung has long been at the center for Myanmar's political turmoil, and this development comes amid growing pressure on Myanmar's military, which is facing territorial losses to ethnic armies and anti-junta forces. For the Rohingya, however, the atrocities they endured remain a stark reminder of the impunity that has been shielded by those responsible for their suffering. And to help us understand the political and humanitarian ramifications of this announcement, we are joined by RHR Asim, a Rohingya youth activist and humanitarian worker based in Bazar. Asim works closely with displaced Rohingya communities and will be offering unique insights into how this development might impact Myanmar's political landscape. Asim, welcome to the program. Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate you giving us your time this morning.
Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to join.
Yeah, really appreciate it. I think I want to focus a bit on the ICC's announcement to pursue an arrest warrant for Min. How significant is this move, and what do you believe are some of the political ramifications of this decision, both within Myanmar and internationally?
Yeah, actually, everyone knows that the Mia Online is the commander in chief of Myanmar's military, also known as the Tamado. He has been a dominant figure in Myanmar's political and military landscape for over decades, particularly during the country's transition to uh, partial civilian rule in 2011. Under his rule, the military has faced international uh, condemnation for its brutal operation, particularly against the Rohingya in 2017. His decision to lead the 2021 military coup further cemented his rule as a symbol of Myanmar's authoritarianism.
A bit on, I think, Myanmar's rejection of the ICC. The junta, well, they've dismissed the ICC's jurisdiction, and they're arguing that Myanmar is not a member of the court. How does this legal argument impact the potential of accountability, and what precedent might this set for overall international justice?
Yeah, actually, we are seeing that the Tamado, also known as Me Online, has been responding that the Myanmar is out of the country of the ICC, but he is ignoring that. Nothing will be happen against him. But we are feeling so happy when we saw that and Warren actually and ICC arrest warrant would make a significant step in holding Myanmar accountable for a large crime, including genocide, crime against humanity. While it may not lead to an immediate arrest due to Myanmar's non-cooperation with the ICC, it restricts his international travel and puts pressure on states to recognize his criminal liability. It also reinforces the global narrative of his culpability and also his authority. So uh, uh, we are also seeing that he has been ignoring that he and the warrant of the ICC, but we think that he will be uh, brought to the accountable for the justice that for the injustice uh, that he has done on the Rohingya civilians and also on the other civilians of Myanmar.
Mm, mm, mm. Um, I think in recent times, we've gotten information that anti-junta forces, including ethnic armies, have recently gained some significant ground against the military. How do these dynamics kind of reshape the balance of power within Myanmar, and what role might they play in addressing the Rohingya crisis?
Yeah, actually, in Myanmar, actually, uh, when the military took the power, also so-called the coup, since then, all the civilians have been suffering from such kind of challenges. All the civilians have reunited for the justice. Many armed group has become also reunited to restore the uh, the power that has been coped by the military. We are thinking if all the civilians uh, united have become united, then I think um, all the things that are restricted by the military will be restored as soon as possible if all the civilians work together for the goal and for the betterment of the country.
Mm, mm. I think we're going to leave it on that note. Really, really appreciate you giving us your time this morning, Khair. And I'm sure as there are more developments, we'll definitely be getting in touch with you.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much. That was Khair Ullah coming to us live from Cox's Bazar, and he was giving us a bit more background and a very interesting development on Min Aung, Myanmar's junta chief, who's currently facing ICC arrest warrant. So I think this definitely an interesting development, and it will be interesting to see, what does it boil down to, because Myanmar are saying, well, they're not one of the countries who are part of the ICC, so this is quite meaningless to them. So yeah, it's interesting to see how this development is going to follow. Unfortunately, we have come to the end of today's show. It's been another great one. We'll be with you again for the Friday edition of News and Views. I'll be standing in for Inayat Wadi once again, as he's busy again, crisscrossing the country on a very interesting tour by Hamza Chalan, Palestinian journalist and photographer who's currently in South Africa, and he's been going around South Africa and to the various towns and cities of our beautiful country, speaking to you South Africans, giving you first-hand accounts on the lived realities of the people of Palestine. So yeah, if you are out in the KZN area, he'll be in Newcastle today, the 28th of November, and you can go to our various social media pages to get more information of where he will be, and how you can be one of the people that have the pleasure of joining him on his tour. But from myself, Salailo, and the rest of the team, it's been a great one. We'll see you again tomorrow morning. Shap shap.
We are here in the middle of a Zahra neighborhood. The whole neighborhood is already destroyed. More than 17 towers are down. Here, as you can see, the firefighters trying their best to help. The people are still under the rubble. A lot of the people.
Join Hamza on his exclusive South African tour as he shares his personal experiences, never before seen footage, and powerful insights on the ongoing genocide in Gaza. This is more than just a talk. It's an invitation to witness Gaza through the lens of Hamza Sha'alan. Don't miss this opportunity to meet the photojournalist who brought Gaza's pain and perseverance to the world in its darkest moments. Follow Salam Media on social media pages for more on this tour and be part of the conversation.